So the Premier League season is almost a third of the way through. Let's take a look at the summer signings who look on a collision course to be considered flops. Victor Lindelof. If someone had left Victor Lindelof stuck in a box for the last few months, not many would have noticed. Arriving from Benfica for £30 million during the summer, Man United fans must have thought their defensive problems were a step closer to being solved. No, the Swede has barely been trusted enough with European games and home ties with Burton Albion. He's been given one outing in the Premier League where he showed that even hitting the ball was beyond him, as the club lost to Huddersfield. I don't think we'll be seeing him again for a while. Davy Klaassen. Big things were expected of Davy Klaassen when he turned up at Goodison Park this summer. An Ajax captain at 23, he led them to the Europa League final last year, weighing in with 14 goals and 9 assists. With Ross Barkley halfway out the door to Stamford Bridge or Wembley or it didn't matter, did it? Well, the 23 million Dutch international has been a waste of space. He started 2 league games and hasn't played a minute since September's narrow win over Bournemouth. He's seen a bit more action in the Europa League, but as we all know, that was not a campaign to shout home about. January exit on the cards, Kelechi Iheanacho. For a man with such a great goal-scoring record at Man City, despite being stuck on the bench most of the time, Leicester looked to have found a bargain when they paid £25 million for the 20-year-old. But no, he arrived injured and has since been scrambling to make it off the bench. It's mid-November and he still hasn't scored a league goal. Jacob Murphy. For Jacob Murphy, it was a dream move, leaving behind a fairly stale championship outfit in Norwich City, sorry Norwich fans, and signing with his boyhood club. The Newcastle fans were less enthused. Rafa Benitez paid £12 million for him, but the 22-year-old might as well have bought a season ticket and sat in the stands for all the use he's been. The form of Christian Atsu has seen him relegated to the role of bench warmer, starting just 1 league game and playing a combined 39 minutes from the rest. Gylfi Sigurdsson. If you need to pinpoint a major reason why Ronald Koeman is currently covered in Cheetos watching Jeremy Kyle every morning, it was probably his obsession with chasing Gylfi Sigurdsson, despite having sold the club's goal scorer and the fact the club were already drowning in number 10s. It's like getting 50 wheels for a car and forgetting to buy an engine. Or something, I don't know, I don't do car analogies very well. Where Sigurdsson had a focal point to bounce off at Swansea, there's nothing but blank space up front for the Toffees, and he's often found himself played out of position on the left wing. For £45 million, the 10th most expensive Premier League signing of all time has been an absolute disaster. Marko Arnautovic. The West Ham owners can be criticised for a lot, namely like tearing the club out of a homely traditional stadium and chucking them into a soulless modern day athletics arena, but you've got to have some sympathy for them when it comes to Marko Arnautovic. When you invest more than £20 million on somebody, a club record fee, the least you'd expect is for the lad to break into a bit of a sweat every now and then, and to at least pretend like he cares about more than his bulging bank balance. But no, the former Stoke man has played the season like he's nursing a hangover, trotting around the pitch and chucking elbows into people's heads. Danny Drinkwater. Maybe I'm being a bit harsh with Danny Drinkwater because I think we all knew what to expect. Did anyone think this lad was going to be anything other than a better paid Steve Sidwell at Stamford Bridge? There's talk of him kissing his international career goodbye. It looks like he might as well be calling time on his club career for the foreseeable future. If anyone thought he'd be picking up his title-winning partnership with N'Golo Kante, they were sadly mistaken. Drinkwater, while arriving at Stamford Bridge injured, is pocketing 120 grand a week to be Chelsea's 4th choice centre mid. And if Ruben Loftus-cheek has a good season at Selhurst Park, he could really be in trouble. Renato Sanchez. It was a signing that defied the laws of reality, a bit like when Tevez and Mascherano ended up in the arms of Alan Pardew and became teammates with Hayden Mullins. It just didn't make sense. Renato Sanchez is one of the most hyped youngsters on the planet, so when Swansea City actually managed to steal his loan signature from Bayern Munich, the Welsh couldn't believe it. Now, he's been plagued by injuries in recent weeks, but when fit he's looked slow, ponderous, and he might as well staple a white flag to his forehead for all the times he surrendered possession.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.